Hello and assalamu alaikum. Welcome to today's video. Today's video is about some more terminologies relating to Hajj and Umrah, which you're going to be hearing if you go for the sacred journey. So let's go on with it. And there is a part 1 as well, which I uploaded yesterday. You can have a look at that. And these are some other terms which you might come across and will be helpful if you know them. So the first term is the Istilam. What is Istilam? So Istilam is basically the act of kissing the Hajar Aswad or the black stone, because this is the Sunnah of the Holy Prophet. And Hazrat Umar Radiallahu Ta'ala anhu said that if he would not have seen the Holy Prophet doing that, he would not have done the same, because it's just a stone. But because it's a sacred stone which was brought by a Jibreel alayhi salam, and it was given to Hazrat Ibrahim to put on the Kaaba when he made the Kaaba. So that's why it has got significance for us. It's a holy and sacred stone from Jannah. That's what we know. And you can see in the picture on the right below that if you get a chance, if it is less crowded, you should kiss it. And thousands and millions of people every year kiss the Hajar Aswad. And if you don't get the space to go near the Hajar Aswad, you need to just action as in the top right picture, that you raise your hands towards Hajar Aswad and you poses as if you are touching it, and you after that you kiss your hand. So it's a way that you can do it if you are unable to do Istilam on the Hajar Aswad. So this is one of the things which you do as part of the tawaf, whichever tawaf you're going to be doing, whether it's a nafal tawaf of umrah, or the tawaf during the tawaf ziyara, or tawaf al-wida. So this is a compulsory act you do, and that is called Istilam. The next thing is the Ihram. Almost everyone knows about it, but Ihram, basically what it means, one is that the actual dressing, which is the two sheets of garment which males basically wear, which are depicted in the top picture, which are compulsory in case of Umrah and Hajj. For Nafal Tawaf, you don't need to be in the state of Ihram. And for female, the Ihram basically can be any clothes, any normal clothes, any stitched clothes. There are no restriction on female, except that it covers her body except for the hand, feet, and the face, as you can see in the bottom picture. So this is Ihram. But when we are generally talking about Ihram, it states that once a person is in the state of Ihram, it means along with the dressing, that there are some restriction which apply on you, like cutting of nails is not allowed, cutting of hair is not allowed, killing an animal is not allowed. So there are some restriction which apply on you as part of the state of Ihram when anyone states. The next thing is the Idtiba. What is that? Usually we won't hear that terminology unless and until you reach to the Kaaba, because this means basically that uncovering your right shoulder. And this is again particularly for males. So when we go for Tawaf, not except for the Nafal Tawaf, because Nafal Tawaf you can do in any clothes and there is no restriction in that. But other than that, if you're going for Tawaful Umrah as part of Umrah, then and you are going to be in the state of Ihram, then basically before starting the circles around the Kaaba, you need to uncover your shoulder and then you start. And this act of uncovering the right shoulder is called Ittiba. The next thing is Sa'i. So again, majority of the people know, but Sa'i is basically the 7 rounds which you do across Safa and Marwa. And this relates to the historical fact that when Hazrat Ibrahim left his wife and Hazrat Ismail in the desert, when there was no Makkah existed, nothing existed over there, and he left them, then in search of water, his wife basically went between Safa and Marwa, and she was circling around these in search of water for Hazrat Ismail, who was a baby at that time. And this act we do till date in as part of the Umrah, as part of the Hajj as well. And this is called Sa'i, and it requires 7 rounds between these 2 points. Now you won't actually see the actual mountains anymore, but there is a little bit left over there. If you go, you will find, but because it's everything is covered, everything is marbled, it's just a floor, and you need to run between the Safa and Marwa and 7 times. And unlike the circling around the Kaaba, where you basically complete 1 circle and this is considered 1 round, here the 7 rounds is that once you move from Safa to Marwa, it's 1 round, it's 1 circle. Then once you go from Marwa to Safa, it's the second one. So in this way, the rounds are less. If you start doing a complete circle, that you start from Safa and end at Safa, then you basically would be doing 14 circles. So please remember that what exactly is it is in the Sa'i. And just to mention one more thing, that there is a green light area where it is recommended that the males should run instead of just walking between these 2 points. The next thing is tawaf. So tawaf basically, again, majority should know, tawaf means to circle around the Kaaba. And when we are referring to tawaf, it means a combination of 7 circles around the Kaaba. They start from the green light, or they start from basically from the black stone. You come in front of the black stone, and from there your circle starts. And once you are back on the, and you circle in the anti-clockwise direction, and once you are back at the black stone, that completes your first circle. So you need to do 7 circles like that. If due to the crowd, as you can see in the below picture, if due to the crowd you cannot see the Hajar Aswad, or not sure, it's just beside the door of the Kaaba, or you can see on the right side that there would be a green light which is mentioned, and that determines that okay, the Hajar Aswad is here, and from here you start your circles, the 7 rounds of tawaf. The next thing is Talbiyah. So Talbiyah is basically a prayer or dua which after doing the niyyah for Hajj or Umrah, people read aloud, and it is recommended to read aloud so that other can hear as well. And it is, if you don't know about it, if you don't memorize yet, once you go for Umrah and Hajj, you will see all the people repeating this, and inshallah ta'ala you will quite easily remember it afterwards. So it is labbaik Allahumma labbaik, labbaik la sharika laka labbaik, innal hamda wan ni'mata laka wal mulk la sharika lak. The next thing is Hateem. What is Hateem? So Hateem is basically this area which you see in the picture. So this is a part of Kaaba, and here basically that you can see with a small semicircle wall. The thing is that it was originally, the Kaaba was not in a square shape which we see right now. It used to be in a rectangular shape, and this and the wall of Kaaba used to be till this semicircle wall. But later on, due to floods and with the passage of time, this wall, this side of Kaaba fell. And then when the people of Makkah were going to rebuild the Kaaba, the halal money they had was less, and in that case they reduced the size of Kaaba to the one which exists right now as per today. But in order to make sure that they know that what was the original build of Kaaba, which was made by Hazrat Ismail and Hazrat Ibrahim, this semicircle wall exists. So anyone who gets a chance or lucky to pray in this area of Hateem, which is called, he should consider that he has prayed inside the Kaaba, because this is a part of the Kaaba itself. So this is Hateem. So this is all the terminologies I wanted to cover in this one. Hope this video is useful for you. If you want to see many other videos relating to Hajj and Umrah, you can go in my playlist. And keep watching. Please do subscribe and share so that new videos come and you can know about it. Thanks for watching. Take care. Allah Hafiz. Till next time. Assalamu alaikum.